How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Trove. This is Eddie. Today we got a quick episode where we're going to do two things. First thing, get us our daily qubits and talk about the hot fix we got, as well as we're going to just looking here at my options. I think I might get this Overlord Omni Seat. It looks so cool. Let's do it. Oh, look. Okay, hold on. So, did I... Yeah, so it added right to my collection. Okay, so I couldn't trade that to you even if I wanted to. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Okay, so, we're going to... Hey, look, it's AK Fighting Dragon. We're going to get our daily qubits, and then we will do some chaos forging. I'm going to show you guys how to do that, which I know I said I would do a while ago. Never got the chance to do it, though. Well, I just did like a couple of episodes ago. It'll probably be a very brief episode. I kind of screwed up today, and I was doing some work, and I lost a lot of my work because I'm an idiot. Didn't... I accidentally deleted it all. So, I have to do it over again. Don't worry about it. Oh, ooh, Flux. Flux. Where is you? There you are. So the patch notes, though, or the hot fix at least, fix for the friends not showing friends online. So I guess there was a bug regarding what friends were online. Didn't see that. Didn't experience that. I did, however, experience the bug, and we did talk about the bug, where the ring crafting and mastery rewards for the golden thread. Hey. Hey, come on. There we go. Where they didn't give us the already completed ones. So, they say that. But it doesn't look like at the time of recording this, which they've actually pushed this hot fix. Maybe they're just accumulating the patch notes as they go, because the patch notes are live on the forums, and it says they're coming out today, right? Yeah. And yet, we're here a good way through part of the day. Pretty late into the day, in fact. This episode's going up real late. And we do not see the patches come through, but I can expect to get 1,000, to get another 6,000 qubits. So that's why I bought it, this thing, because really I'll be getting it back at some point. Pretty soon, could be getting most of it back. Yeah, so that's interesting. Also, I think they changed the UI for the description of what the heck? Is this not where you go? Oh, this way. Of what you have to do for the boss, but I don't think I ever saw that in the patch notes. But that happened. This is not the boss. I just used my ult thinking that was the boss. This is not the boss, I don't think. Pretty sure that is not the boss. Where do I go for the boss? Up again? Yeah. Great. Oh, jeez. I am getting some weird performance problems here. Per usual, frame rates kind of stay in a little below 30, which is too bad. But that's okay. But I'm getting these weird hangs every now and then. I don't know if that's probably going to be something that'll be in the patch notes, or in the hot fix that we're about to get any minute now. Really, maybe. I would hope. But yeah, so that's good that patch notes came out. But today, chaos forging. Should be good. It's how you get the best gear in the game. Requires Eyes of Cube Thulu, as well as tentacles to do basically everything you need. And basically, once you do one of every item type, like for every item type and every like stat type, like magical damage and physical damage and that kind of thing, like, you really don't need to get a new sword. You really don't need to get a new... I don't know, it's hard to say. It depends on how specific you want. If you really only want, like, damage and health, which is pretty much across the board a good choice for everybody, then you can. But if you do want to say, like, no, I want my gunslinger to have crazy attack speed because that's going to help, which it will. But if that's the style you want to play your dude, then you have to, it'll be a lot more expensive, but, you know, overall, it's not so bad. Okay, this is a 3-star dungeon. I'll tell you what, let's see. Do we see? There's a cornerstone over there. Is there a closer one? Oh man, this computer screen. I'm a computer. I guess we'll go to that one. But let's see what the merchant's got for us. I'm not gonna hit that. What do you got? Butterfly soul trap. It's tempting. I think I have a few more that I didn't catch. I have catch like Pokemans. I have 2 more. I have the rare one, and I have the this other common one. I should probably get the raptors because there's a good amount of raptors I don't have. Everything else, it's like, might not be worth my glim. What does this do? Damaging enemies has a chance to spawn a healing, energy, regenerating flower. That's right, but I kind of prefer the jumps. And what does it give again? Max energy and 12% energy regeneration. I don't really need that. Let's re-up on the flasks, though. I spent those pretty quick. Man, so bummed I deleted all that work. Oh well. I can do it again. Might as well deconstruct while we're here. So, Boomerang class didn't come out in the patch. I know, I was a little disappointed, but that's okay. Who knows when we'll get it. We'll get it when it's ready, I suppose. Where's the bot? Isn't there supposed to... Oh, there's the portal. I don't think portals render through glass. It's a little disorienting. Boom, boom, take a tentacle. So I've been doing some live streams for Trove and stuff, as well as some Minecraft live streams, which have been pretty awesome. If you guys are interested in, some of you maybe, I know Trove has a bit of a overlap with Minecraft in some areas, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they share some viewer or some player base. So if you guys are interested in joining a public server that is run by the Grey Gorilla, who's another YouTuber who does Minecraft stuff. I have a town on the server. You can join the town and get some protected land with no griefing and do some fun stuff over there. We just did an awesome live stream where I started the town. That's pretty awesome. I was really excited about that. And of course, you can find that on this YouTube channel as well. You should probably check it out because I love it, as well as loving my Trove. It does make me sort of, what's the right word? Wish, I guess would be the right word. It makes me wish that we had all these capabilities in the club world, but at the end of the day, I don't own my club world, right? Tryon owns the server for the club world and everything. So they have the ability to do whatever they want with it, which is fine. It's just that I couldn't load in any plugins or mods or anything like that, or protect land or whatever. Basically, any functionality that a club world has to come from, I guess I have to go down, come from Tryon. which is, again, fine. But right now it's very limited because they've been focusing on core gameplay. Totally understandable. Who knows what they have planned for in the future for clubs, but as of right now there's very little. There's no boss here. There we go. For example, there's, Trove doesn't have PvP, but if we could control, like, we could do parkour, we could do, like, if we give access to unlimited blocks, you could have building stuff. If they gave us access to, like, change the stats of everyone's gear temporarily, like just while you're in the club world, you could change people's gear to control their jumps and do parkour. If we had the ability to assign an individual zone to protect for each player, rather. So, like, I'm the owner of the club, so I can edit anything. But then I assign this particular desert zone to you, and then you can be the only one who edits it. Then we could have shops and stuff like that, or maybe they built in the ability to have shops, and people could trade, that kind of thing. But as of right now, it's just kind of like free-for-all, which again is like, I don't expect anything more than that at this stage in the game, but I want more. I want more at some point, that's for sure. Or maybe not. Maybe they just choose to have clubs be a rather minor element of the game. But it would be neat. It would be neat, don't you think? I think so. Or if they could safely open up, I don't know if this would be possible or not, but if they could, like, safely open up some of the packet information, and then you could load mods or something. They would, like, take incoming commands given to the Trove server and then interpret them. Kind of like, oh wait, what am I doing? That's the wrong thing. Kind of like what Minecraft does, like what a bucket would do. Like if they built in a support for, like, buckets and then opened up for some developers some plugins that would be specific to club worlds. I don't even know if that's possible, or what their server architecture looks like, or whatever. So I'm just kind of making stuff up, but I think it would be really cool if I would definitely develop some plugins for this game. There could be spleef things as well, like everyone gets a gunslinger or something, and every bullet breaks a block because all the blocks are very fragile. Okay, well, I've overstayed my welcome. I was just collecting some recipes. So we have our qubits, and we have some recipes, and let's go ahead and just metallicize those scrolls. Open them up. Metallic, dark orange, rusty rogue. Let's see how we looking on them metallic recipes. There's not a whole lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 more. What was that? What did I say? What's my skill up to? My skill's up to 93. And then we'll get what? Ooh, textures and glowing. Very cool. So I think I'll probably skip the rest of the metal and go right to glowing and texture, because I prefer those, and then I'll come back to the metal later. Okay. So let's pick a thing to Chaos Forge. Yeah, that could be done. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do the hat. So I'm gonna take my hat off. Everything else has been leveled. I wonder if you can do rings. Let's just try that. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can. Let me equip that. So I have put my hat in the Chaos Forge. I guess let me first go over here and advanced. This is the recipe for Chaos Forge. You need 13 Eyes of Cthulhu. You need some Infinium and some Glim. It's really not that expensive. I also am gonna just take out all my eyes. All my eyes. Take them out. And my tentacles. So, then I'm going to come over here to the Chaos Forge, right-click my hat, and you can see there are 3 things we can do down here. Hope this UI doesn't change soon, but it probably will, because then this video would be useless. I'll have to make it again. We have the purple dice, the gold dice, and the hammer. The purple dice will randomize the stat values, so I could spend 1 Eye of Cthulhu and 5 Flux, and all these, or some or all, or 1 of these stats will be randomized to a different number. So this 3 movement speed could become 33 movement speed, or 2 movement speed, or 10 movement speed, or whatever. But it doesn't have that wide of a range. Then the gold one has super randomized stat values, which means the values could get much lower or much higher. If you have a lot of Eyes of Cthulhu, because you've done a lot of shadow arenas and shadow dungeons, and spent your shadow shards, you'll get a lot of eyes that way. And if you do that, then I would highly recommend the super randomized stat value, because eventually you're bound to land on a really high roll, and that's how you get your gear higher and higher and higher. So then we have the randomized stats, which basically takes... Oh, you know what? Okay, I just realized. Do I have pearls? I think I do. I don't know how many. Hold on, let me find out. That's in here. I have 3 pearls. Oh god. Okay. Whatever. Let's use it. I like the I like the Ice Sage. So I got a pearl. I'm gonna come over here to the Advanced Forge. This is important to do first. Get the Pearl of Wisdom, because everything has 3 stats generally. I think everything has 3 stats, but you could have 4 stats. So if I do this, it'll just add a new stat, and that's really important, because you don't want to maximize the stat with the Chaos Forge before you've added your 4th stat. So let's go ahead. I did it. It gave us attack speed. Sure, doesn't really matter what it is, honestly, because we're going to come over here. We're going to go to the last one for randomized stats, because I would prefer some magic damage on here, right? I just want my class to do a lot of damage. Also, energy regeneration and max energy would be pretty good too, because I love spamming the alt fire, and if you run out of energy, then you can't do that. So, max health, I'd love to keep it, but it's okay if it disappears. I really don't mind changing like any of these. So, I have tentacles, and I have flux, and I have my hat in here, and I'm going to hit randomize. You can see we now have the health stayed, the movement speed stayed, then we got +1 jump, and 196 regeneration. Now, I've spent my tentacle and my flux, there's no getting that back. But I could choose to lock it, or I could hit the X and not lock it and it wouldn't change. I think that's an improvement, so I'm going to lock it, and I'm going to do it one more time, see what happens. We have 3 movement speed, which stayed, 1 jump, which stayed, the health regeneration is here, and the maximum health has stayed as well. That also seems like an improvement, but it's not what I want, so I'm going to do it again. I see attack speed, magic find, health regen stayed, and max health stayed. Do it. Let's do it one last time. 1 jump, 3 movement speed, 8 attack speed, and then 674 max health. That seems less good to me. I do like the jump, but I would prefer to have more health regen and magic find. That's pretty good. So, well, let's just do it again. Movement speed, jump, and attack speed. I don't like that. It's basically just... Yeah, I'm not going to take that because it's just 1 less. Here, can I not? Oh, I would hit randomize again, right? Oh, I just did the wrong thing. I meant to go over here and hit randomize. That's fine. I'm just gonna lock that and take it. Now, so we've changed what stats are on our staff. I'm gonna come over here to the super randomized stat values, and I'm gonna hope that it gives me a lot of max health and some other stuff, because it's gonna eat a lot of eyes. boom, everything went up. Jumps went up, movement speed went up, bunch more max health and a bunch more health regeneration. That's pretty good. Again, I really would have liked magic damage, but I will take that. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this sucker back on. We should have quite a lot of health now, which is good for harder fights. And that's pretty much all there is to this. So I'm going to call this episode good here. I know I went on that little bit of a rambling about the differences between Club World and a Minecraft server and what they could maybe add. Although, I guess I didn't really give specifics, but I don't really have specifics because I don't really know how their clubs work under the hood. But, yeah. That's this man's opinion. Maybe some new club stuff. I do think that community, people putting their ideas to sort of building communities around their servers or clubs is neat and really powerful, and probably something that helped Minecraft out a lot. Actually, definitely helped it out a lot. And I know that they're not just trying to follow in the footsteps of Minecraft, but I personally would love it if I could do more than just give people a sandbox in order to engage my club members personally. If I could give them a little bit more structure or direction or design and experience for them, I think that would be neat. As opposed to just like, here is a world which you may build. Please don't break other people's builds, and that's it. And some people have actually succeeded on doing that. A lot of people, one of the most, I think the most popular for a long time, Trove world is the music one, where there's rails that you ride and it plays songs that most people will recognize on note blocks under the rails. So I guess there's really no excuse for me not having anything, but outside of stuff like that, I could build some roller coasters, but outside of that, a little limited. Alright, hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys all in the next one. That's it for me. Bye bye.